Hello fellow doll lovers, it's Janie. Welcome to another video on my channel. I am going to be unboxing a couple of dolls that I got from my parents, and I am very excited about the dolls that I got. As you may know, I am a pretty avid Star Wars fan. I'm a huge fan, especially of the ones created by George Lucas, so the originals and the prequels. So episodes 1 through 6. I love Star Wars. It's hard for me to look at the Disney ones and and like them, especially because they've changed a bunch of things and I'm such a diehard original fan. But we're not going to get into that rant. That's not something that we need to talk about, otherwise I'll be here talking for a half an hour. But I got some Star Wars dolls from my parents, and there's two boxes that I am going to open. And the first one has a huge story behind her. She is somewhat of a Grail doll. So the first one is this one. This is Queen Amidala from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and everyone tells me that I look like Natalie Portman. So she's an actress. She's the actress who played Padmé in Star Wars. She's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. She's super awesome. Natalie Portman is also in The Black Swan and a bunch of other movies. But I saw this doll for the very first time when I saw A New Hope, which is the first Star Wars movie made. I watched that movie for the first time at a friend's birthday party, and then we went upstairs to play after the movie was done. And she had this doll, and since I'd fallen in love with Star Wars, I really wanted this doll. I was like around 8 at that time, so it's been almost 10 years since I got this doll, but my mom got her for me for Valentine's Day, and I am very excited. I'm going to go ahead and open her because I cannot wait anymore. She's so cool looking. Oh my gosh. And I just grabbed the scissors. Yay! Okay, let's see here. Try and open them. At least I did bring scissors this time. A lot of times I forget and have to use my hands, which makes the process a lot harder. But I'm hoping that this video, it won't be too hard to unbox these dolls and the video won't be too long. But it seems to be pretty easy. These dolls were created by Hasbro, which is pretty cool. And I'm very excited. Okay, things are falling out. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to continue to try and get her out of the box. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here she is. I know her makeup's a little crazy for those people who haven't seen Star Wars, but she is so cool. She's so ornate, and she's supposed to be able to have, like, different styles so you can, like, take things off. So, like, her sleeves are connected to her skirt, but you can unhook them and just make it a normal skirt. And then these hook together in the back to make it, like, a full skirt. And then it's just her big sleeves and her skirt instead of, like, a big swoopy thing. And you can also take, this gold neck piece and put it around her neck so she can have many neck pieces, like so. Ooh, her headpiece is falling in her eyes, but she's got a wonderfully ornate headpiece. It's very cool. And she can also, like, take off pieces of her outfit so that it looks a little bit less ornate, so she can take off her really massive sleeves and things like that. Let me see if I can get it all the way off. So she can take off this part. It's sort of stitched onto her right now, but then she can wear, like, her more simple dress. And I think her hairpiece can actually be removed as well. Yep. So her massive hairpiece can also be removed as well. And this is supposed to be her hair. That's not part of the headpiece. This is supposed to be part of her hairstyle. But then her hair is down, and there's a smudge on her forehead. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a smudge probably from the headpiece. But her hair is down in the back, but it's in these twists, which are very gelled, but that's okay. It's holding the hairstyle really well, considering this is quite an old doll, so that's really good. And I'm going to go ahead and, like, dress her back up because I like the ornateness of the outfit that she's in. But in case you don't know anything about Star Wars, she is the queen of a certain planet, and she's actually only 13 when she was elected queen, but she's did a very good job, and then she became senator after her terms were up as queen. But yes, that's very cool. So that's kind of why Leia is a princess, because this was her mother, which doesn't quite make sense because Leia was born after she was already done being royalty and she was a senator. But oh well, I guess it makes sense in the Star Wars universe. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this back on. I'm doing my best not to, like, break anything. Okay, hook back together. Okay, now just to put her headpiece back on. And I think it just slides into place and snaps. Oh yeah, it just slides right into place. So that is very cool. So she also has on red shoes. She probably won't be able to fit Barbie shoes because she's got like interesting feet. She's got cankles, man. Oh my gosh, yeah. But she's wearing these red shoes, and she has bend and snap knees, and she has arms that don't. She does not have bendable, articulate arms, but she does have rotator in the hips. So that's really cool. But I need to go ahead and move on. But she's very cool. So she came with this extra gold piece. She's so ornate, and I love her. She also comes with this extra pamphlet for like other merchandise that the Star Wars people came out with. But the next one is one that I just got today, and I am over the moon. Just hold on a second. It's really a big box. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, I do not think that this is part of the same line. It's created by Hasbro as well, but I think this is like a collector's edition, and then that one's like for kids. But this, I can tell that the quality of detail is so much more. Like, it has some information on the back of the box, and it says to like try not to take off their clothes to like make sure that the fragile bits don't get broken. So I'm thinking that that's not because they're poorly made, but it's because they are good quality and they don't want the clothes to be removed. But it is Qui-Gon Jinn, one of my favorite Jedi, and also played by Liam Neeson, who's very cool. I'm trying not to mess up the box because this box is very cool. And also Padmé, but you see her without her makeup. You see her just being chill. So that's cool. And I'm going to try and take them out of the box. This could take a while because this is a massive box. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I will show you Qui-Gon in a second, but I'm going to show you Padmé first. Her clothes are so ornate. Oh my gosh, like, they're thick, like they're made of real materials. Like, there's like a lining of like this shiny stuff, and there's like a velvet on top, and her hair is done in this amazing hairstyle, and I can't even tell if that's hair or if that's plastic. I think it's hair that's gelled over like a plastic, like a plastic piece to keep it, but she is so cool. Oh my gosh, guys. And she is a little bit shorter than an average Barbie. Let me get one real quick. Let's see. So here's Barbie. She is a little bit shorter. As you can see, there's their feet. She's a little shorter. That's okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I love her so much. She's so pretty. But she also comes with a gun. She comes with a blaster. That's what they're called. And she is not fully articulated. She can't bend her elbows, but she has rotation at the shoulder and then hip and bend and snap knees. And she has these amazing pants with like this braid, this gold stripe down the side, and this amazing inside lining. Oh my gosh. And then she's got these shiny, glossy black boots. Oh my gosh, she's so cool looking. And she also is wearing this really ornate belt. It's got like a little utility pack on it and a little pouch to put things. It's a holster for her gun, you guys can see. And this does snap open. I want to see if there's anything underneath. It does snap open to reveal like a simple shirt underneath, but I like it snapped better. And her face mold isn't super accurate, but it's still like not ugly. It doesn't make her look bad, but she's very, very pretty. I love her a lot. Now, we need to establish something. You see her height. Here's Qui-Gon. He is very large. Okay, so here is a Barbie. He is quite large compared to a regular Barbie. But he is amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I can't even explain to you how cool he is. He has on his Jedi boots, and he also has bend and snap knees. And he has on these really awesome boots and these pants. And then he's got his Jedi tunic on. And he has on his belt that holds his tunic together. And then he has this epic cloak, which actually has elastics that like hold it to him. And there's an elastic on the back that like gathers it together and makes it cool in the back, so it's not just a big fat like drapey thing. And all the way around, he has like detail on his belt. And his face mold is completely accurate. This totally looks like Liam Neeson. And he has rooted hair, which is total streaming glory. He even has his little like hair decal in. and he has amazingly soft hair. It's really soft and amazing. And he is articulated, I think, in the shoulder. So in the shoulder, and in the waist, and in the bend and snap knees. And he also has articulated wrists, so he can use his lightsaber. So that's really cool. And his lightsaber is super epic. One second, I'm trying to get it out of his hand so that you can see it. Okay, there's a perished rubber band wrapped around it. Okay, so it's a little bit warped. As you can see, it's not quite straight anymore, but it's still very cool. The amount of detail that goes into this, it's amazing. It's super cool. And he has his signature green lightsaber with the actual design of the real lightsaber on it. So he and Padme are super cool. And it's funny because she's a little bit shorter than an average Barbie and he's a little taller. So he is very tall and she is very short, but that's actually really accurate to the movie. Padme is very short and Qui-Gon is pretty tall. So that is super amazing. And they also come with doll stands. And I haven't quite seen how they fit together yet. It comes with these plastic pieces and also these wire metal pieces. So I need to try and see how these fit together. What I think it does is this part goes in here. It snaps like that for both of the stands. And they're both the same size even though their scale is so different, which is kind of funny. But, so I think it goes in like that. And then these just slide in. If you guys can tell, I think they just slide in and then they snap. Oh yeah, I think that's how it works. And then they can slide up and down and they'll stay. And I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in. That's super epic. I wish I just had a place to display these that they could be truly appreciated because this is outrageously cool. So that is their stand. Their stands are very awesome. And these dolls are so cool, guys. Oh my word. So just to recap of the dolls I got this Padme from when she's fighting on Naboo at the end of episode 1. Very awesome, very detailed, super cool. Then we have Qui-Gon with his lightsaber and his amazing hair. I still can't get over that he has rooted hair. He dropped his lightsaber. And then we have Queen Padme, who has her very ornate royal outfit on with her little twists in the back. They're fun to play with. They're bouncy. And they make fun noises. They're kind of like sticks. I feel like sticks. But she is very amazing as well. And these 3 dolls, I am absolutely thrilled to be able to add to my collection. I am so excited. And I can't thank my mom enough for getting these for me. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then like and comment and subscribe and all that stuff. And comment down below what you think of these dolls and what your favorite Star Wars movie is, or just whatever you feel like commenting as long as it's nice. But I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye! Hello guys, Janie from the future here. After I have filmed the whole entire video about a week later, I realized that I had an hour and a half of footage, and I am not going to put all of that into one video. So I'm going to be separating it into 2 parts. So this is me filming the outro and explaining to you why it's in 2 parts and why it sort of just stops. I did not intend to film it in 2 parts, but I realized it would be too long. So stay tuned for part 2, which should be uploaded shortly. Thank you for watching. Hello guys, Janie from the future here. This is the intro to part 2 of the doll collection video from 1959 to 1999. I wasn't intending to film it in 2 parts like I said at the end of part 1, but as I was editing the video I realized I had an hour and a half of footage. So this is the start of part 2. Thank you guys for watching.